I was stunned when I got on the scale, and I know you're not supposed to be on the scale when you're on the cleanse, but I just couldn't resist. And it told me I was at a weight that I was 20 years ago. I never thought I would see that again. Yeah, a whole lot. Because my pants now are too loose, I have to buy new exercise pants. Because I'm taking a trip to Mexico, so I wanted to be the best that I could be. And it was timely. You were doing the 21-day challenge here. And I realized that I was having cravings. And I knew I couldn't be going to Mexico with a lot of cravings. So I decided to do it. Absolutely. I feel good. I have more energy. And these are all the things you talk about that I didn't believe until I felt them myself. I don't have that craving for chocolate where I want to inhale it. I haven't had chocolate now in a long time. You know, someone brought a chocolate bar last night to dance from Europe, and it was really a good one, and I just didn't even have a bite. And they looked at me like I was crazy. I've had a history of headaches to the point that I have medication for them, and it wouldn't be uncommon to have a headache 3-4 days a week. Last time I did the cleanse last summer, I realized I became headache-free. And then as we were looking at this new cleanse, not only did I realize I was having cravings, but I realized I was taking the medications again for the headaches because I was starting to have awful headaches again. And interesting, since I've been through the cleanse, I haven't had one headache. The poop tracker is good to make me think about what I'm eating versus what's coming out the other end and what form it is. I have always struggled with constipation, maybe not completely getting everything out. And if I could have a movement every day, I was lucky. Now that I've changed the way I'm eating and eating more of the vegetables, I'm finding it's at least one a day, if not two. With that said, though, during this past 21-day cleanse, it wasn't out of line to have very loose stools and a couple of them a day, but overall it has cleaned everything and made me a lot more comfortable and regular. You can't out-exercise a bad diet. And I believe that now. The time frame is short enough where you can see an end in sight, but it's long enough where you can see changes. And as long as I kept it in perspective and didn't look at, oh gosh, I can't eat this for so many days, and took it one day at a time and realized what I was eating and why I was eating that, then it really wasn't so bad. But the easiest part was the lemonade drink, because not only did I not have to grocery shop, but I didn't have to cook, do dishes, or figure out what I was going to have to eat. So it was wonderful, and I could eat all day long as I had my sips. So no, it was good to put everything back in perspective, and now as you taper off, it's tapering off to the way that you should be eating. You know, I might throw a beef in here and there to the protein, but as long as the principles that I've begun to develop continue, I think that was a great start. Since I've been here, you and Paula have completely changed the way I eat. And every time I slide back, I regret it. And then I have to come here and say, yeah, you guys were right. You know, just like a kid coming to its parents.
Oh yes, but we'll always take you back.
I know I will have setbacks, and I know I will start feeling crappy again, but I now know what it takes to get back on the right track. And next week when I'm on vacation in Mexico, I know it's going to be tough, passing up the tequila and the margaritas and everything else that you have. But I understand now how I feel when I have all that extra sugar in me. Before I started the cleanse, it wouldn't be uncommon to find me curled up on the couch, staring at the TV, with absolutely no energy to get up and move. More often than not, falling asleep on the couch because it would take an effort to go upstairs, and then managing to go to bed about 2 in the morning and not getting a good night's sleep because I was interrupted. Now I'm done with work and I'll clean the kitchen, I'll take the newspaper out, I'll do things, and then go up to bed at a reasonable hour. I got a new bathing suit at the end of the summer last year in anticipation of going to Mexico, and I was all excited because it was a size smaller than I'd worn before. But that comes with kind of a mixed feeling because I tried it on yesterday and it's baggy and it's already a size smaller. I might have to get another new one. I'm all excited because I lost 6 pounds, which I wasn't in for losing the pounds, so that's an extra bonus. And 3 inches all over that I didn't realize it was shrinking, except for everything's getting kind of loose. So that's the only way I noticed. But all in all, it was really worth going through these 3 weeks.